Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. The video you're about to watch is basically just me crying, so sorry about it, but here you are. So you may have noticed I'm a total emotional wreck right now, and you want to know why? This is one of the few David Gemmell books. Oh my god, I'm so emotional. This is so pathetic. Okay, so this is one of the few David Gemmell books that I've not read before, and it's a standalone, and I wanted to do one of these like sort of on the spot reaction videos to this book because I've just finished it and the end like destroyed me and I'm like so upset. Honestly, I can't even talk properly. This is so pathetic. I'm like still crying. So this is a fantasy book, and the way that this book starts out is that the king of this land has decided that all nomadic people are not worth it and they're trying to take his throne, so he's going to send them away to the wasteland. And he's got these knights, these red knights that are going to back him up, and they're all like mysteriously evil. And you start off with a random group of other characters, including like this guy who's like a hidden wizard type guy, like an old, like there's something about old men characters in this, in David Gemmell's writing that's just so perfect. But anyway, hidden wizard, and there's this boy who's like a slave boy that like works with the wizard, and there's a bunch of disgraced people that all sort of end up having to come together to fight against the evil. And surprise vampires. Like, I didn't know this book was about vampires. There's like vampires in it, but like they're not like normal vampires, they're like soul-sucking vampires. Yeah, so like there's a whole like dimension, like a portal to another world, and demon creatures and mechanical dogs that are powered by magic, and the magic system in this is the color magic thing, and it's really cool. So like the magic of the red is the evil, and like the magic of the yellow is like good, and there's magic of the green is healing and things like that. So there's a whole lot of things going on, but I started reading it and I just fell into this world of like misfits. They're just people who are doing things. You have like a lord who is just in the wrong place at the wrong time and happens to love the wrong person. You have his trusted manservant who is just along for the ride because he's really loyal to that guy. You have a guy who is basically like a thief and a rapist and a forest lord who is not a nice man but can do good things. And you have a bunch of other different people who are all just misfits, and they come together to try and fight against this because it's wrong, obviously, and vampires are bad. I love the cast of characters in this. It does move very quickly, this book, and like the end, it ends quite quickly. It ended quicker than I was expecting it to. I wish it was longer because I would have loved it. So before I forget to mention it, there are trigger warnings for rape and suicide, so if you guys don't want to read about that, don't read this book. There's also a lot of death and murder, but I just love it. So I was just really, really happy with this book, and without meaning to spoil anything, because a lot of different things happen in this book. I kind of had like King Arthur vibes in the sense that the Knights of the Gabala are these people who set themselves out to be, like, they swear oaths and they stick to it and they protect the realm. And there's a lot to do with that in this book. It's really interesting. I really love how David Gemmell goes about people's honour and examining whether a man is actually truly good or not good at all. Can you ever really say that someone's evil? It's really interesting the way that he goes about going through that. So I'm not going to give any spoilers for this. I'm just going to say that like I went through it, like this has happened to me before with a David Gemmell book, and like you go through it and it's fine, and it's, you know, it's a good ending, and then literally the last sentence of the epilogue is just like, honestly, like I'm crying again. What's that about? What is that about? So basically, the last sentence of this book just destroyed me a little bit. Honestly, this is why I don't do on-the-spot reactions, because let's be real, I'm a crazy mess right now. But, yeah, I really, really loved reading this book. So I know I'm a crazy mess right now, but I kind of just thought that I talk about David Gemmell a lot on this channel, and like I know that must just like bore people to tears because like you're like, who even is David Gemmell? I don't even like whatever. But I kind of just wanted to show you guys the impact that David Gemmell's writing has had on me. Honestly, I'm crying again. This is so pathetic. So I'm gonna end this little mini review right now, but honestly this book has been one of the highlights of my reading year for 2019 and I'm so glad I read it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this video now because it literally is just me stopping to cry for like seconds at a time, so sorry about it. This video is like a really weird one, but yeah. this is me at like 1 a.m. having just finished this, so what else do you expect at this point in time? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, not sure why you would, it's just me crying and rambling about this, but if you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!